What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Green Ranger. And so here we have the Green Ranger pose and out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually have a look at his accessories. The Green Ranger does come with two head sculpts. We do, of course, get the helmeted head, which he has on him right now, which looks really nice. We do get an unmasked Tommy head. We, of course, do get two different weapons. We get the Dragon Dagger, which fits in either of his grip hands. And then we also do get the Sword of Darkness, which is a really nice little accessory. He comes with two sets of hands. We, of course, get the pair of grip hands. We get a fist left hand. Then we get a right hand for playing the Dragon Dagger. And then finally, we do get a lightning attachment for the Sword of Darkness. So overall, I think Green Ranger here comes with just enough accessories. And he does look really nice. There are a few things to note about this figure, but we'll get into that when we have a closer look at him. So speaking of which, let's actually take a closer look at his details. And so here we are taking a closer look at the Green Ranger here, and I think it's a really nice sculpt. Now, we have seen 99% of this figure before. We did get the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger in a 2-pack with the putty, but that was the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger. It wasn't necessarily the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger, and there are subtle differences that if you're not a Power Rangers fan, you may miss out on it. For example, this Dragon Ranger or Green Ranger has a completely green helmet here. The Fighting Spirit one did have silver accents right here on the ridges of the helmet, so that is one little detail that is different. Another detail that is different, just because Hasbro made a variation on the paint, is that this one does not have the white going around the teeth. It's just all silver. It should be a white undercoat and then the teeth are silver on the helmet, but it's not a big deal to me. The sculpt work is enough to bring out those details. So overall, the helmet, despite being the same, is painted just slightly different, and I do like the little red gem that they have right there. The eyes are painted really nicely. Having a look at his torso, I'm not a fan of the shade of gold that they used for the dragon shield. I think they could have used much richer gold, like right here on his armbands. They should have gone with a gold that looked like that. That way these two at least match. You can see the difference between gold paint and it's not really gold plastic, and it's not really accurate to the TV show, because on the TV show it was actually really metallic gold, and this one is just like a dull glittery gold, which that's not really the way you would expect it. Under my lights it does look good, but it's not the way it's supposed to be. Now, one thing you might notice is that he is lacking the white diamonds here on the chest. Now, it's also on the back, but he does have the white right here. Now, I've heard reports saying that this is accurate to the show, that he didn't have the diamonds underneath. I've heard that he did have the diamonds underneath. All the pictures I found, he's supposed to have the diamonds underneath, just like the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger. I think it was just a cost-cutting measure, or it's just something that you really don't notice because he is wearing the armor. And again, it would cover up where all the diamonds are, so I can see why they did omit it, but it's a little detail that they should have included, because you do get little instances like this where the armor just doesn't quite cover, and then you are left with the green plastic showing. Again, I've heard people say that he didn't have diamonds. I heard that he did. I seem to recall him having diamonds, and that's just from what I can remember. If you do remember, tell me if he had the diamonds or not, because all the pictures I found, he had the diamonds, so there is that. We do have this really nice armband. Like I said, it's a really rich metallic gold, as well as the little rims right here on his gloves, which do look really nice. And instead of diamonds, we do have the triangles on the Dragon Ranger. I'm saying Dragon Ranger because that's what he was called in Japan. He's just the Green Ranger here in America. And speaking of the metallic gold paint, they did miss the mark right here on his morpher. It's just like this mustard color. It's supposed to be gold. I don't know why they made a mustard colored morpher. That's supposed to be a really nice rich gold, much like his armband right there, which they did miss the mark. Now, unlike the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger, the Green Ranger here does have a black holster for the Dragon Dagger, which it is accurate to the show. This is how it was. And the Fighting Spirit had a white holster right here on the right side. Both of them are accurate for what they're supposed to be. Mighty Morphin Green Ranger did have the black holster on the left side. So again, this is 100% accurate to how he appeared on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And just the same generic body that we've seen with all the other Power Rangers, which isn't a bad thing because all the bodies do look really nice. I think the one difference is the paint job, and unlike all the Rangers that have the diamond, Green Ranger had the triangles, which it did differentiate him enough, as well as the gold ridges right here. So overall, he's a really nice looking figure. I love the way he came out. A few things that I would change, like adding those diamonds right there, because it is a little bit odd not seeing the diamonds underneath his chest, but at the same time, it's something you never really notice, so I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. So, with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get him posed with other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have the Green Ranger posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have the Green Ranger posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have the Green Ranger posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally, here we have the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger posed next to the Bandai Legacy Collection Green Ranger and the Fighting Spirit Lightning Collection Green Ranger. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at Green Ranger's articulation. Now, he does sport the exact same Lightning Collection articulation that we've seen with every figure in the line so far. If you don't know what that is, let's actually run through it really fast. He does have a ball joint here at the head, which does let him look up slightly, does let him look down. We get very little head tilt, which is unfortunate, but he does turn left and right. He does have a hinge in the neck, which doesn't let him look up all too well, but he can look down really nicely, so I do like that. Arms are on butterfly joints, so the arm does go back to about that far, goes forward to about that far, so I do like that. And I guess that kind of does simulate the diamond, so you can take what you will from that. Arm does go out to the side really nicely, goes all the way around, no problem, because the shield is a soft plastic. As you can see, it's very pliable, so I do like that little detail. He does have a bicep swivel, which works no problem. We have double bend at the elbow, giving us a little better than 90 degrees. It is a little bit hindered by his armband, unfortunately. He does swivel and have a hinge here at the wrist. That works no problem. We do have a mid-torso joint, which does go all the way around, does go back, does go forward, does lean side to side, as well as rotate. Then we have a mid-torso crunch down here, which, combining the two, he does get pretty good range going forward. Really great range going back, and unfortunately no waist swivel because of how it is designed, but the legs do kick forward to about there, go back, out to the side, no problem. We do have swivel at the thigh, double bend at the knee, kind of stiff on mine, but we do have that double bend. Swivel here at the boot, a hinge in the foot going back and forward, and then forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, the Green Ranger here has pretty good articulation. I really do like the way he came out. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger pose for my final thoughts, and overall, really happy that we do have a single card Green Ranger finally in our Lightning Collection display. Now, if you have the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger, you know pretty much what you're getting with this figure. The only difference is that the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger came with an alternate flat palmed hand, and then he came with the exact same head that the White Ranger came with for the unmasked Tommy head. This one does get an unmasked bandana mullet Tommy, which I think that's a really nice addition. Really good way to differentiate this from the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger. If you're a fan of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger just doesn't cut it for you. Like me, I really did want a Mighty Morphin Green Ranger in my collection, and having one in hand, I am really happy that I now have them to complete my 7 Rangers. 7 if you include the White Ranger, of course. Now, if you are looking for the Green Ranger here, he is starting to hit stores at the time I'm making this video. Him alongside with a re-release of the White Ranger, the Z-Putty, and I think a Red Ranger Dino Force, if I'm correct. They are starting to hit stores, and I really do like the fact that you can get these guys exclusively at Target with a really special packaging, or you can find them at Walmart in the standard packaging. Either way, it's the exact same figure. If you're a fan of special packaging, the Target exclusive will be the one for you. If not, you can pick them up from Walmart, Target, Walgreens. I actually got mine from Amazon here for about $20, which is what the Lightning Collection will cost you. $20 for a Ranger this nice, I think it's a fair price if you are looking to complete your Power Rangers team and you're a fan of the Mighty Morphin franchise. You do need the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger in your collection because the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger just will not cut it. With that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other Lightning Collection videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.